Hello students, we are going to do the back exercise and long questions of nutrition in animals chapter 2. We'll start with the MCQs first. The intake of food in the body is called, the taking in of food is called as ingestion. In amoeba, food producing structure, the food producing procuring structure means how the amoeba food take through the pseudopodia, that is false feet, or you can call it as pseudopodium. Salivary glands are situated, where the salivary glands are situated, their salivary glands are situated on the tongue, that is in the mouth. How many incisors teeth are present in the in our human, in the mouth? So we have 8 number of incisor teeth. Next, which of the following is not a ruminant? Lion is not the ruminant. Lion is not the ruminant. Next, filling the blanks. Digestion starts in, so digestion always starts from the mouth. The inner wall of small dash has many finger-like projection called as villi. They are small intestines. The small intestines have projection like villi. They have small villi in the small intestine. In amoeba, digestion takes place in food vacuole. So first the amoeba, through the false feet, they take the food inside them and then a food vacuole is formed. Ruminants have dash chambered stomach. So they have 4 chambered stomach. Next, further chewing of cud is called as rumination. Next, true and false. Canine teeth are used for food for tearing. True. Next, hydra traps the food with the help of sticky tongue. No, it's false. They don't have sticky tongue. Salivary glands are situated in the mouth. Yes, it's true. In human, extracellular digestion takes place in alimentary canal. Yes, they takes place in the alimentary canal. Bile helps in the digestion of carbohydrates. No, false. Bile does not help in the digestion of carbohydrates. Next, very short answers. Which is the largest part of alimentary canal? That is small intestine. Small intestine is the largest part of the alimentary canal. Next, give 2 examples of ruminant. You can give any 2 examples like cow, buffalo, deer. List 5 steps of nutrition. The 5 steps of nutrition are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and excretion. Which mouth part does help in sucking the liquid from the butterflies? That is proboscis. Next, name 2 animals having the sticky tongue. We have 2 animals that have a sticky tongue, that is lizard and the frog. Which food processing structure is present in the hydra? They have tentacles. They have tentacles. Hydra. Suppose if I draw the structure of hydra, they have tentacles. So these are tentacles. These are tentacles. So hydra, these are tentacles. These are tentacles. In which animals does intracellular digestion takes place? In amoeba. What are the 4 types of teeth present in the human? We have 4 types of the teeth present in the human: incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Name an organisms in which extracellular digestion takes place. We have extracellular digestion, that is human being. Next, what is prelistic movements? Prelistic movement is an automatic continuous and the rhythmic movement of contraction and relaxation of muscles. So that is the continuous rhythmic movement of contraction and relaxation of muscles in the intestine. It helps to push our food forward, that is from the stomach to intestines, large intestine. So what is bile? How does it helps in the digestion? Bile is a dark green color liquid secreted by our liver, which is stored in the gallbladder. It helps to digest the fat. Why is digestion of food is essential? The digestion of food, the digestion occurs in our stomach. Digestion process converts the complex food material into the simpler form. Then as a result, our body can absorb the simpler food and produce the energy through the process of respiration. Next, what do you understand by the term ingestion and ingestion? Ingestion is the process of removal of the waste from the solid waste material from our body, and ingestion is the process of intake of the food. What are villi? Where they are located? Villi are the small projection like which are present on the inner walls of the small intestine. So villi help to increase the surface area for the maximum absorption of the digested food. What is an alimentary canal? The alimentary canal is a long tubal organ in animals that is divided into series of zones specialized for a particular function related to the digestion. That is our this is our esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. They all come under alimentary canal. Next, long type questions. Why should we brush after eating the sugary products? So we should always brush our teeth after eating the sugary products, because if we don't brush, these sugars are present in our teeth and the bacteria acts on them, and what happens, they produces an acid. This acid will spoil our teeth. So we should always brush after the eating the sugary products, because brushing removes the sugar particles which are present in the mouth, and if we don't brush, then bacteria will grow and produces acid which helps in the decaying of our teeth. Difference between intracellular digestion and extracellular digestion. Intracellular digestion, the process of digestion which takes place within the cell, like amoeba and paramecium. That is the simplest form of the digestion. Okay, simplest process in which the ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and ingestion takes place within the cell. Extracellular digestion, the process of digestion that takes place outside the cell, like in humans, cows. So it is a complex process, and it is performed by a very large number of systems. So ours is an extracellular digestion. Next, define what is ingestion. The process of taking of the food from food inside the mouth is called as ingestion. It takes place through the mouth. Digestion, the breaking down of the food by the breaking down of the various complex nutrients present in the food into a simpler soluble substance is called as digestion. Ingestion means taking out the solid waste material from our body is called as ingestion. Next, HOTS. How does saliva helps in the digestion? So saliva contains an enzymes which helps to digest the which helps in the digestion. What would happen if we do not have the tongue? The tongue helps in mixing of the saliva with the food. It also helps in finding the taste and swallowing of the. They have the taste buds on the tongue. Okay, if we don't have the tongue, the food cannot be digested properly, and we cannot sense the taste of the food. Okay, we cannot see whether it is a sour, salty or bitter in taste. So it helps in the sense of the taste. So till here, your long questions, short and back exercise has been completed of chapter 2, Nutrition in Animals. Thank you.